best you do then, call your relative up and get him to pass on the message to Donald Trump to get back to me. Maybe it's not that mad after all, considering you're so connected. Just saying.
Right, I'll be back to you. Bear with me, people. I've got to make sure I don't want to dox all these notes. Just the ones which he's asked me to look into stuff. So I'm going to ask the internet to look into stuff. Something to bother. And I just got to mute while I find what's what. I will play this one because I'll tell you what's going to happen next. When I push him, because he's told me not to push him, but I think he's full of shit, and apparently I'm going to get whacked. I'm not going to know about it, you know. We're going to hide up the trees and bosh, and be gone. But let's just assume that that's a lot of bollocks, because it probably is. The next card is he's going to try and nonce me off. I'm just going to tell you what's going to happen before it happens, just so people know.
You don't even hear them coming, yeah. It's people like you don't get to hear nothing. All of a sudden.
Is that what you do? You nonce people off to try and get people to line out your dirty work, dirty laundry? But oh, that's right. I spelt accusations wrong. I'll redo that afterwards.
That's right. Anyway, gives a fuck. Anyway, I was reading back 2009 before Donald Trump became even.
He keeps going on about Donald Trump. He says, I put one Twitter post out there, and it's obvious I was taking the piss, but he calls me a retard, but he can't even read into the fact that I was taking the piss by tagging Donald Trump. Oh dear. Anyway, I've got to find the right voice note. Hang on. Right, this is what I need people on YouTube to research for me. John Wason and his links to this group here.
Okay, Joe. I'll stop talking in riddles for you, okay? You're a little
Mic 1, 2, 3.
and you can't understand the riddle.
We'll not ignore that bit.
Blue Angels motorcycle group, yeah? Go and look it up, yeah? Go and look at the guy who started it up in Glasgow, yeah? Look at the
Blue Angels motorcycle group. So if people on YouTube want to research this and John Wason's links to it, I'm not going to go behind the scenes and I couldn't really give a fuck. So, if anybody wants to find out if this John Wason's been, I'm not using his name. He's using their name. He told me to go and research it. Told me to go look it up. So that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'm a bit retarded. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way, but you know, can't have that, can I?
Secretary, yeah. Look at the last guy done 4.5 years for carrying a wee bit of this, that, and the next thing. Look at the secretary. Look at his surname. Look where his father's buried. Yeah. I don't need to talk shit. Why would I say that my fucking family is the secretary of the Blue Angels, yeah? When every cunt or dog knows, that really knows me, that that's the truth. Why would I make such a lie up? Yeah.
I don't know. It baffles me why you make so many lies up. I know you've nonsed a few friends of mine off in the past. I haven't said nothing. But I'm not going to say their names because I don't want their names to be said, but they're definitely not nonsense. 100%. And you have done some naughty stuff.
Fucking stupid. It's easily checked who's in the Blue Angels, mate. I can even tell you where the clubhouse is, just outside Cumnock. I wouldn't fucking advise you to go there. Yeah, you'd become a victim for them for the night. Okay, that's all I'm saying there. You'd become a victim for them. You would just be one of the people that you would just be a victim for the whole night. Yeah, because there is some fucking mental, good, crazy fuckers in that group, yeah, and they're loyal to the fucking core. Yeah, so why would I make up Abby Leeson's his name? His father was Alexander Leeson's, my grandpa's brother. Yeah, why would I make up shit like that? It's easily checked. So
Easily checked.
What other stories I've said? What other stories have I made up about people, yeah? I'm talking riddles, Jimmy, because the people I'm talking about know I'm telling the truth. The reason I speak in riddles is because people like you haven't got a fucking clue. Okay? But the people who know.
Why are you talking to me then, you prick?
You with me? And that's why I speak in riddles. It's because I want them to know that I know. And they know I'm no grasses, mate. I've got enough there to get them lifed off. Why do you think Jevons says fucking not a single word to me anymore on the internet?
I know that is.
Jevons had plenty to say, didn't he? Yeah, he thought he was safe in Dubai until he got a job in the store just at New Year.
I better stop that because I don't know what he's going on about there. But anyway, what I'm doing now. Hang on, tell me if I'm going too far with this, because I believe he's full of shite. Now, I don't know who these Blue Angels are. Apparently they're a motorcycle gang, and he's told me to check it out. So I'm checking it out. What's wrong with that? I mean, the thing is, one thing I know about motorbike gangs is they're not shy. They're not like a. They're open that they're all in a gang, but they'll never reveal secrets from within that gang. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong by putting the name out there. I think what's his name might be a little bit worried if he's been using their name to threaten people, and if he's not in the gang. That's what I want to find out. Right. What am I doing? I'm losing the plot. Hang on. Oh God, I'm crazy. I don't know why people keep referencing Ben Hatchett when I call people out. I obviously know that when I call Humble out, I know it's not going to be for a boxing match. I actually want to have a sit down like professionals. I don't mean professionals like fighters. I mean just like talk, have a conversation, like a serious conversation. I know it's not. This isn't like a Spartan Warriors, like we have a fisticuffs and then it all gets settled. Now this is a little bit more deep. But you know, he won't even send me a picture of the location where he is, the rough location, the city. And yet he's giving all the Billy Big Bollocks, and he's hiding under a rock. Yeah, he's probably laughing, but he's hiding and laughing. See, apparently there's people within 7 kilometres from me that could just iron me out straight away. And I said to him, I got it here. I said, tell me where they are. I'll make it easy for them. I'll go and meet them. Hello, Patrick. I'll go and meet them. I've got no issues with meeting them. You know, if they want to iron me out, I'll go to them and say them to come to me. Hang on 2 minutes. I've got to mute again. I've got to be careful how I put these voice notes out because there could be stuff in there which is gang old. I've got the SAS after me, Russian mafia, Donald Trump. Who's the other one? Oh, and a biker gang. No, but the seriousness about this live is I want somebody to check this Blue Angel biker gang out and see if John Wason is linked to it in any way, shape, or form. There's all names in the voice note I played now, and he told me to check it out, so I'm checking it out. Have I been threatened? Well, by the Riddler. Yes and no and maybe and hope I'm safe, hope my family's well. But you know, when it comes, I'm not going to see it coming. Blah 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 blah. So you ask a simple question, you get like about every different scenario under the sun come back at you. And I'm just bored of this shit. You know, at the end of the day, like the way I see it, I see things as very simple. Like because apparently I'm a retard. I see a woman getting bullied because it's easier to bully them than go after the big people. Like a gang. They're not going to go after a house full of strong men that could come out and actually do something back. They're going after a house because there's one woman in there and who's looking after two older men and two dogs, and it's just easier for them. Fucking sick, cowardly behaviour. And does anybody agree with that? I know some people don't like these people, but in his words, he's going after these people because they laughed. Well, let's get it straight. You're going after these people, Humble and you lot, because they're easier than going after, a house full of, men that can actually stand their ground. Fucking cowardly behaviour. Cowardly behaviour. The gist of it is, if you had any kind of clout that you said you got, then you wouldn't be threatening to dox my photos. Because why would you dox my photos and then arm me out? Just arm me out. It'd be easier, wouldn't it? Frick. I hate all these people that give all this fucking Larry Large up gangster bollocks. And you think you're the first person, Humble, that hasn't come up to me and given all this gangster. I've had real gangsters come up to me and give me this shit. And I just laugh at it. They say, oh, you wait a week, you're going to get it. I'm like, well, wait a week, I'm standing right in front of you now. Do something now. No one around. Fucking load of bollocks, man. Fucking load of bullshit, man. I hate people that give all this, oh, I'm connected. Oh, all this bollocks. Retard. I know people. Fuck all. But let me get one thing straight, Humble. You're the one hiding, not me. You're the one that seems to know about who's going to get clipped and whose animals are going to get clipped, not me. So you asked me to stop pushing your buttons, stop pushing you. Well, I'm pushing you. It's your move. You're either going to nonce me off, like you've done multiple times to multiple people, when you tell them, okay, let's take this into consideration. Right. He thinks I owe him a favour. Quite a while ago, I walked past my missus. She was sitting on the edge of a mattress, and she had her back turned to the camera. And you couldn't see her face. She had a tattoo on her back, and people were saying, oh, she looks 13. Well, she's in her 30s. I showed a bit of her ID card to two Humbled at the time. It's a good couple of years ago. It proved that she was well over age. Now, either he did that because it's the right thing to do and he wanted to gain credibility, or maybe he thought I was a nonce. And maybe, so if he thought I was a nonce, then why did he come online and protect one?
because I know I ain't a nonce. And I know that my missus is well into her 30s. Right, what? Can't stole one. This name's been around for fucking ages, man. You know what? Not trouble, but you know what confusion you caused Axel. He messaged me saying, "Oh, you're doing an expose on me tonight," and I was like, "What?" And then it turned out it was your channel. You know what? Because we got the same name, I'm gonna spanner you up. How do I find? Oh, I wanna fucking do my phone. Hang on. No joke. No joke. It's just a poo to troll. Look, I just get bored with people that give me these threats. They can't fucking back them up. So I'm asking you, humble, back up your threats. Put a bullet in my nut that I don't see coming. Was it people are 7 kilometers from me? Come to my house right now, this minute. Oh no, you can't do that, can you? You can just put pictures up of my house. Fucking super hard man you are. Wreck. I'll take this. Pop over to Brian Cockrell's channel in about 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Emma's going to put some other beef to bed. I'm going to go over there in a minute. Cheers. Right, back again over to Brian's in a minute. Emma's going to be on there setting the record straight. That's something else. And just whilst I'm waiting for that to come up, I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. Big Mac, fucking Big Mouth, Big Mac. You know, if you don't like being on my channel, you don't have to fucking be here. Go fuck yourself and go duck yourself. Why is it a predictive text when you say the word fuck it changes it to duck? Ugh. Like, go duck yourself. That don't make fucking sense. All this AI was supposed to be smart. I forgot what I was doing. I lost my fucking train of thought. Anyway, where am I? Hang on. The Blue Angels. So he's told me to investigate the Blue Angels and see if he's talking shit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm type open Google, open YouTube, open a live stream opened me.
Is somebody who owns a lot of businesses. You get some like 670,000 let people that carry on, draw a line in the sand and grow the fuck up. So that's, I've seen it for myself, yeah. I didn't believe it at first.
No.
So, well, you tell me the sense of this, Jimmy, right? Rather than me wasting my brain cells trying to speak to a fucking retard like you, yeah? You've been on the uncode a man, a pedo, yeah?
No, I never.
In many lives, in many chats.
Who?
Seen it for myself. Yeah?
Who?
I didn't believe it at first. I had to see it for myself. You've been on the code a man, a pedo.
Oh, bollocks. Boy.
Jimmy, if I was you, I would stay the fuck off internet.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Man, actually, make me so look so fucking stupid in all my life. And listen, I'm not say where your family is. Yeah, I'm not like that. Especially when there's kids involved, yeah. Mate, they're not important enough for me. If I want your fucking tin roof taken off, it'd have been taken off last night.
Wanna do it tonight?
Or the night before. Or the night before that. Okay.
Wanna do it tonight?
I'm not coming to fucking ban me. There's not enough interest in me, Jimmy. What you are doing, yeah? Emailing Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You made me laugh. I must admit, you made me laugh. I have never came across a fucking idiot like you, yeah? Who emails Donald Trump. Oh dear. Jimmy, you were the one that mentioned Donald Trump first. You were the one that dumped my chat to Ash. You think I'm stupid? If you want to come see me, you can come see me. Sit down and sort it out. Well, it sounds like you get a little bit Charlie big bananas and to be honest, I think you're absolutely full of fucking shit, to be honest. You know, I could have done this, I could have done that. You do shit, you do fuck all, man. Now, I thought there was some integrity in you, but when I see you dodge my chat, when I've heard some other things from other people, and don't forget I've got my spite in different camps too, that you do want to put one in my nut. I know what you're doing, you're trying to weaken my guard. Maybe trying to send a message to other people, I don't know. They can get to Jimmy and get to anybody. Fuck knows. But my guard is not bothered. Mate, you're not worth a 9mm. Think I'm stupid? I'll just press you again. You're not worth a 9mm. As I told you, you weren't irrelevant when you tried to defend Decca Hagee. You just made a cunt of yourself. Everywhere you go, I'm just speaking honest here. Nobody watches you.
Look, I've got a problem is that these voice notes, they go on for 4 minutes at a time. And then he tells me not to contact him. And then he'll send me another 4-minute voice note. And this person, he does have some dangerous skills. He could bore me to death. You know, I do give him that. But I am starting to get a little bit paranoid. I saw that there was a tree outside, which I haven't seen before. I haven't noticed. Well, I've noticed it, but it just looked like it moved slightly. I'm not sure if it's one of those fucking snipers from the SAS, you know, just undercover as a tree. Oh, fucking hell. Or a lamppost. But, Humble, mate, I know you're going to get this. and I don't give a fuck. So if you want to come round and blow my fucking head off, or if you want me to meet these people that are 7 kilometres from me, rather than all this nonsense bollocks like sticking people's pictures up and their photos up or their hat. One breath he said he's going to put my address up. Next breath he's saying he's going to have me ironed out. It's like, why would someone with such connections put someone's address out when all they can do is snap their fingers and bosh, I'm gone. Pathetic. When I'm connected on the neighbour's Wi-Fi. Tell me about it, man. See, there's real connected people out there in the real world, Humble. Not on the fake fucking delusional world that you fucking live in. God, some of these messages, he's definitely on the meth. Definitely on the meth. I would guarantee it, because the delusion in this shit, man. Look, I saw this comment here about the biker gang. I need to just read it because I don't know anything about this biker gang. But he's the one that's mentioned it, not me, and he's threatening people on behalf of that biker gang. So if he is a civilian and using their name to carry out threats on the internet, then I think they need to know. Then if he is part of the gang, then I'm fucked. Always, who gives a shit? Love Humble, hate him. I'm a neutral spectator, but he's got connections to a biker group in Scotland. And see the biker group in Scotland, they are under the radar. You're getting invested in YouTube. Well, he told me to investigate it, look into it. I don't know who you are, to be honest, so I'll take what you say with a pinch of salt. I'm just filling a gap while Emma's getting ready to whack Brian's live up on Brian's channel. As soon as it's on, I'll put a link out there. I'll mute up and probably come back on afterwards. Oh, no, I'm putting the threats out there because I'm showing this person up for the fucking idiot that he is. Because he's going around calling me an idiot and this and that. I mean, there's some people out there that might be worried, slightly worried about, these threats. But look, I told him, and I'll tell YouTube, everyone fucking dies. Everyone. So if he wants to come up and secretly put one in my nut to shut me up, do it. And if he's disconnected, I'm already dead anyway. So I couldn't give a shit. But at least, is he gonna make him or break him? See, what I'm doing is to you, Humbled, I'm putting it on your toes. Either you iron me out or you're finished on it because you can't do fucking shit. Because the way that you talk to me is if like you could have me gone with in the click of the fingers. So come round now. Come round right this minute now. Or get me tomorrow on the way to school or whatever. Boom, stick one in me. Because if you don't do it, it means you're full of shit. And now I'm pushing you now. I'm pushing you as far as I possibly can to see what you're made of. Because I'm betting the best you can do is slander me, nonce me off, probably dox me a little bit. Well, it just proves what a fucking low-level trouble scumbag you are. And how many other people you fuck with on this platform is. Because I know people that have left YouTube a while ago due to the fucking shit that you've been putting out. I haven't said nothing. Stick one. Yeah, I'm actually quite worried. Actually, make sure it's one of those lead jackets. I don't want no pricks up the bum. There again, he's a bit of a prick. Just stay away from my fucking bum. Humble. Jimmy, his grandfather was in it. That's how he got. I don't know who you are, Doc. But if he is associated with it, then he's using their name to threaten me. So it's irrelevant whether he's related to people in it, unless, he's gone through the right channels to say, like, do you mind if I use your name to threaten someone on the internet? Then they already know about it anyway. But if not, they don't know, then they can deal with it themselves. Because I know, it just makes me laugh because I don't really talk about myself apart from I talk a lot of shit because people don't think that I don't know people too. Look, I'm not going to go into details, but just put that in your head. Hang on, what's this? Right. Right. Well, I go to Brian's now. I believe Emma's gone live to set the record straight. There's a link there. I'm going to mute up and go over there.